Hey! Hey guys! I just wanted to put this in before the start of the video to wish you all a happy new year, because I won't be posting until next year, I imagine. I thank all the new people who have subscribed, who engage with my community here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for making my space such a beautiful space to create for. And I look forward to all the new things coming next year. Take care until then. Be really good to yourself, kind to yourself, and treat yourself. I'll talk to you next year, okay? Stay well. Bye.
Okay, actually, I've been wanting to talk about this for some time. I even wanted to make a podcast about it. For those of you who don't know about my little podcast, it's on bloombabybloom.com, but you can also find them on Podbean. But I want to talk about this subject, also trusting your own pace. And it's because I've been in contact with some younger women, and as somebody who's also a big sister, this is something that I'm very, very passionate about. Like, telling younger girls to trust their path and trust who they are and how they navigate through life. The reason that I thought that, okay, now I really have to talk about it, was I was having a session with a young lady in her early 20s, and she was just telling me how stressed out she feels about life and the things she needs to accomplish. And then not only that, I had a colleague who's also in her early 20s, and she was talking about the holidays coming up and her going to meet her fellow friends who have boyfriends, and some of them have homes and all this stuff. And just I kept seeing this theme come over and over within younger ladies. It's something that I've learned along the way about trusting your own pace in life and trusting your own design of what kind of path you want to follow and time frame you want to follow. Especially as women, because I feel like women are very much commodified in this sort of society. The fact that we feel like there is an expiry date of our existence and of what kind of people we are, what kind of prospect partners we can have. Oh, hold on a moment. The sky is turning so pretty though. Okay, so as I was saying, there is this feeling of there's so much I need to get and do before I become a certain age, because then it will be too late, then I'll be behind. But the thing is, you cannot be behind because you're not supposed to be following anybody. Wherever you are is where you're supposed to be. I used to have this mantra that simply went like that: I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. That feeling of you're not missing out, you're not too far behind, you're not too far ahead, you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this very moment. Now, for myself personally, my own life, I've had to understand that there is a certain freedom to not only embracing but understanding that everybody's gonna follow along in life at their own pace, and everybody has their own destination that they're heading to, and you don't necessarily have to feel like you have to be in a hurry to catch up or get to a certain time frame or destination by this or that time. Of course, if you have goals for your own self, that does make sense, but just in general, that's not something that should stress you out. Especially because life doesn't always turn out the way we plan it. So it's always nice to put in those little gaps in life that allow you to experience your own pace in life, that will take you to your own destinations in life and your own order in life. Maybe some people, for example, they find love, they get married, they have kids. Maybe you have kids and then get married. Maybe you travel the world and then you settle down and have kids. Maybe you have kids and you take them, you and your partner or your partners, and you guys go and travel the world. But just there is so many ways to have a life, and it saddens me that, and I'm also guilty of this feeling of we are comparing ourselves to this mold that has been created, and we feel like we have to fit into that. Whereas the older you get, or the older I get, the more I realize that's not actually true. That you're going to have more peace of mind if you accept that, hey, I'm this unique experience of existence that's only going to happen this one time as me. What about I create and move through life Oh my god, is that rain? Don't you dare rain on me. I think it might actually rain. Okay, I need to wrap this up. Just to say that there is so many ways to have a life, and there is so many ways to get to the destinations that we're heading to in life. It's literally raining, and anything can happen. Like, for example, I didn't see rain coming today, and it's raining. But I'm gonna finish this real quick by saying, trust the pace of your life. Trust the fact that you are here to experience a unique life that's going to be particular to your context and your heritage, your healing, your lifestyle. And it's perfectly okay to focus on that. And I feel like whenever we do have those anxieties, it's also often because you're no longer paying attention to yourself and your own desires or your own journey, but you've started paying attention to everybody else's journey and you're comparing that to your own journey. So of course you're going to feel with that comparison a certain kind of anxiety, but by trusting that we are always on the right path where we're supposed to be. But basically, I just want to tell you that trust the pace of your life and trust the journey and trust your lifestyle and trust that you know within you where you're supposed to be going, and life is going to be okay. Okay, don't panic. I hate it when I hear all these young ladies, my little sisters, panicking about life and what they're supposed to be doing when life is so big and there's so many ways to experience life. It's not just one way. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Have a lovely day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.